That felt pretty on point. Also, I'm giga off center. What the hell is going on there? Hang on. Where is my music? Oh, there we go. Hello. Hello, chat. 80% of stream viewers are currently pooping for once, not me. I mean, huh? Why is that the first thing I read out loud? Improvements to truck routing? Ooh. Who told you that? Who's been a naughty boy or girl and taught you that? Told you that? Hello there, hello Slanishi. What's up, Steps? Steps 1000. I'm already above my 10k today, chat. How about you? Are you doing fine? Come on, Mad Dementor. Hello, chat. How are you doing? How are you all doing? Answer me honestly. Let's have a moment. Let's have a little moment, chat. In case you're wondering, no. I still like Pepsi more. It's just they happen to have 10 packs of these for half price at M Shop, so it's gonna be a week of Coke. Unfortunately. Taste is subpar, but money is money. Money is king. Honestly, tell me, Steph. Det mår bra alltså. Fan vad nice. Doing pretty good. That would be cool. Does ask me everything also mean answer everything? You're doing well. Glad to hear. I like Pepsi. I like Pepsi Max. Important distinction, even before the entire fitness spiel. I never liked the, or rather, I vastly preferred the taste of sweeteners. So Pepsi Max, Coke Zero over sugared Coke and sugared Pepsi. So now that I'm, you know, also into fitness, not having that abundance of sugar is just a bonus, really. But then again, I'm not sure aspartame is much better. In fact, in Sweden at least, I'm probably ranking in the top 10, top 15 of let me consume for 50 more years and I'll be a prime example of what aspartame intake of 50 years does to your body. Pepsi vending machine confirmed. Dr. Pepper is king. Sheesh. Oh, thank you, Andrew. Hi there, champ. It's okay, but it's raining. I could do with some rain. I say that. It's actually beautiful outside right now. I'm not sure if anyone else in Sweden in chat agrees, but like in Skövde, I'd wager Gothenburg as well, judging by my mom's judgment. It's really, really nice. Like spring came quite fast. Just whiplashed into spring. No weapon, no gun boarding. Water mad, found nice. Can I put up my volume? Sure. I can do that. I can crank. Actually, I don't have my volume control open. Why do I not have it open? Let's do 28 decibels, see if that's better. The Netherlands? Oh, we've been talking so much about, I say we, like me and a couple of individuals at Coffee Stain, because we are very multicultural, multinational at Coffee Stain. Plenty of people from the Netherlands, India, Mexico, Germany, France, everything. Talking lately about, I'm not much of a traveler. I don't really have any interest in traveling the world for the sake of it. If you asked me today to now, I get 10 tickets for 10 years in a row for free. One summer a year for 10 years. I have to book those tickets right now. What do I pick? I'll just go 10 Japan trips. In terms of traveling, it's just where my interest lies. But if it was to be to the Netherlands or to France or to Mexico or India, with the people from here, where they could actually show me around, or just, you know, vibe with me and be a bit happy to be in their home countries, I'd happily sacrifice more than one Japan trip a year for that. Goes to Japan all the... It's only once a year, maybe twice soon, but hey. 500p in stream. Does that fix the quality? I'm sorry if so. It looks fine on my end. Weather is epic. Hell yeah. Jag mår svinbra, Magnus, tack. Stockholm reporting in. It's clear sky and sunny, and here I am sitting indoors. Is that my fault? You can opt out. We have VODs nowadays thanks to YouTube, like very easily accessible VODs thanks to YouTube, so go for it. Oh, Philippines is raining. I'm a little whitewashed out. Yeah, I realized. So I'm not sure where the second camera is. We should actually sort that. What's happening to this camera? I know the lighting and the color, everything is like slightly different. It's darker, whitewashed. It's very orange sometimes from week to week lately. That's because between dev streams we're using this same camera for some reason to shoot all of the 1.2 patches video stuff. Or Jason is just having fun like mocapping or doing other things. So the color balance of that camera changes week to week right now, and what I do, like once I realize this, checking OBS, like actually checking OBS properly, half an hour before stream, it's like, oh shit, color's off again, and I just go to like a default setting and hope that's close enough to what it was earlier. So, because the main issue is I never had like the preset for the stream setup saved in the color balance as its own setting. We have like 16 customs now, all that Jason has made for various reasons, but the stream one is gone. Maybe I should just make one and commit to that as well. So yeah. Is rain coming? Yes. Next week in experimental, rain is coming. So look forward to that. It's very sunny right now, loving the game. Nice. Japan is incredibly beautiful. I was there last April, I envy you. It is. Right back on the grind as well. I was there last... I guess this is like as good as it gets. Oh yeah, because focus is set to be at this distance. I went there last September. I was very happy with how my confidence to speak and mostly vocab in speaking hadn't dwindled despite not having lived there for 10 years at that point. But my reading comprehension... It was fine. It was fine, definitely fine enough for traveling, but it was absolutely not where I remember where it should be when I lived there. So we're back on the kanji grind to make sure that I can read as much as possible next time. Because spoilers, I'm going back to Japan in September this year too, in half a year. I'll be sick. So I have a deadline and an actual mentor, friender who is running me through the kanji grind. My ex, actually. Still one of my best friends. Love it to pieces. And she's making sure that no kanji gets skipped. So that I can feel as fluent in Japan as I did back then. When will native Linux come? Honestly, after this full Steam verification with Proton compatibility, never say never. I think I touched on it last time that we have some people spending not free time, but also like it's work time, but it's free time that we're granted by work for X hours per week or 2 weeks. They use that to explore Linux Unsatisfactory. So. Because more than one person is more than happy to make the jump to Linux permanently for everything, me included. So, thank you for the best game ever. Thank you for the best community ever. Did I miss anything exciting? No. We are about to get into it. Chat. 1.2 is coming to experimental. I almost said 1.2 is coming next week, but that can be clipped. Don't clip that, by the way. That can be clipped out of context to be like, oh, it's coming, it's fine, it's done. No. 1.2 is coming to EXP next week, and if you have missed all of our shouts about that and are new to the scene and don't know what that means, it means that we have an EXP branch, a testing branch, that is free to opt in for anybody. There is no like raffle, you can just hop into EXP. Right now even, we have the Tech EXP up on either Steam or Epic, not consoles, only PC. Where you can hop in and test a bunch of shit that is about to come to the live game. And right now, today, we only have a lot of behind-the-scenes, back-end tech updates running on EXP, but that branch will be running and should seamlessly, or in the worst-case scenario, have a like 30-minute downtime next Tuesday, where that transitions from the current Tech EXP to 1.2 EXP then, which is coming next week on Tuesday. So that's coming. We are expecting 1.2. It's not giga set in stone because you never know what might happen. But we are expecting EXP to launch at 5 o'clock in the afternoon, 1700 Swedish time next Tuesday. So that is next week. In exactly 1 week plus 45 minutes from now. Exactly 1 week plus 45 minutes. We hope to have 1.2 up on EXP. It could be a smidge later. It should not. It absolutely won't be earlier. So. Any more mods added in 1.2? Mods as in community made? That's not. No, that is not up for us. Up to us to decide. We love mods. We love our modders. We endorse them, but we do not officially support them. Hence why we don't have an official mod manager as well, which is unfortunate. It's been on the list for a while. I wonder where that went. Did Snoot take it with him to the grave, I wonder? You got slapped by an ad? That sounds unlikely. I know we have like pop-up ads. We shouldn't have full-on overall ads, do we? Do we have ads? Like actual full-on like playing ads over this? Because I know the mini ads, like the banners and shit, they should be around because we can't stop that. Twitch has made everybody display those, no matter who you are, because we're not partnered or even affiliate. So we're completely unmonetized on this channel. It's just open for info dumps on you guys. We do. Interesting. Then I've missed that development, or maybe it was always like that and I've just been highly oblivious. No ads on YouTube? Maybe that is the superior platform after all. Got a full ad too? Shit. Well, that sucks. That's so fucking annoying, man. Really. What the hell is... Why Twitch? Yeah, that's also, I mean, what Sovex is saying. I probably shouldn't say that out loud, you know, as the streamer, where Twitch may spy on audio cues, but SovEXE21 in Twitch chat has a good idea for you Twitch viewers, if you want to circumvent these. If you see ads, it's a skill issue, maybe, but it's still something that I have to respect. We shall make sure nobody misses the fun stuff. 1.3 when? Oi, 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 1.3 when this year? Maybe. Unlikely, but who knows. So 1.2 is coming to EXP next week, and we also touched on it 2 weeks ago that you will be seeing all features. Everything that 1.2 will deliver once it's in the live game. All those features will be on display on EXP, not in their finished state for most of them, but you will see them in there. I mean, yeah, I guess you know the EXP drill. They're volatile, very much EA feely in production stage. So you will have a very clear clue of what's coming. You will know exactly how you can enjoy the game in 1.2, because again, according to my own humble opinion, it certainly gives the game more meat on its bones for how you play it compared to 1.1. So that will be interesting. 1.3 will have drones that can lift trains between tracks. This stream is an ad as well. I would never shill for Satisfactory. No. I come, I say what I must, and then I shut off. Loop-de-loop spend. I'm sorry, by the way, if I'm missing stuff, chat. There is, again, I think, a total of... Where is my doc? Where did it go on OBS? That is the wrong one. Can I have this? Is this the one? I want to know how many viewers I have, chat, because chat is very fast. Yeah, we're sitting on 4 digits. Between Twitch and YouTube again, and I'm not sure how Restream buffers, so chat might be gigafast. If I'm missing you, I'm sorry. I'm still getting used to the Restream chat. It's very handy when it works, though. There will not be a video on Friday. There will be a video in 1 week, exactly when 1.2 hits EXP. Tuesday next week, we have the 1.2 patch notes video coming for you guys. And before we talk about what's cooking on the dev side, let's speak a little bit about that Tuesday still on our end. You have a video, a full-on patch notes-esque video, like if you have any gray hairs, you might remember the Update 8 or earlier videos that Snoot and Snoot and Jace made together. One in that style will be coming your way on Tuesday, 5 PM Swedish, together with 1.2 EXP. We'll also have a pre-stream, a countdown stream until EXP hits. This stream will be in this format. It's not going to be these this interview couch setup that we save for the live releases, because yeah, we save those for the live releases. So expect that when 1.2 hits live servers on I almost said that. I can't tell you that. It's an estimate anyway, but yeah. So we'll be having a dev stream, maybe a bit more involved. Both me and Jason will be here in the screen, maybe guests. It will start a smidge earlier, I believe. Maybe like 2 p.m. is a good time. To maybe even 1 p.m. And it will run until 1.2 hits EXP. So for 3 or 4 hours from 1 or 2 p.m. Swedish, always Swedish time. Or CET, I believe. Yeah, it's CET right now. CEST is like in a month. 1 CET or 2 CET until 5 CET. We have a little countdown and hype up session with you guys. 2 words away from getting my ass fired or reprimanded. I don't think our current estimate for live 1.2 disclosing that will not get me outright fired. I'm pretty sure it will be having me called to the principal's office tomorrow, but I've been there before. I know how to flirt with him. Is Sweden time the same as France time? It is, and I know that because... wait a second. Let me remember. If I'm correct... Ah, shit, how was it? I believe World of Warcraft, this is relevant, server time is based on France because Blizzard's EU office is in France. And I remember server time in WoW being the same as Swedish time. So by proxy, if server time and Swedish time in WoW, server time in WoW and Swedish time are the same, then Swedish time and French time should be the same. Regardless, stream around 1 or 2 CET. EXP launch 5 CET. Is the community end? Sweden is CET, yes. In roughly 3 weeks we will be CEST because we still do summertime. So yeah, I'll ping on Discord and have like this fancy time converter ready for you anyway. So, what do you think about the coffee cup race event? We'll talk a lot about that next week. Actually, I want that to be. Oh, I should have written to you, Doug, today. It fell through the cracks, or no, it didn't. It was yet again buried a bit too deep in a huge pile of ass. Of shit. I meant to say shit. Anyway, to dig through because I missed most of last week being away. So if you're here, Doug, we want that to be part of the launch stream next week or countdown stream next week to some capacity. So there you go. I need a clock on screen. No, I don't. You can do it. Chat. You can Google like right. You can Google Swedish time to your time easily and just convert from there. It's not giga hard math. Ass shit. So yeah, what do the green slugs mean? Fun fact: those green slugs, they're yellow in the game nowadays. They used to be green before, but they just changed colors. So those were lore accurate. Now they're just remnants. They're a little throwback to the updates of old. Tjenare, hallå Ricky. We love timers and countdowns. I can make you a countdown right now if you want. Let's do nah, wait, not this way. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, cool chat. I'll see you soon. Alright, anyway. Red slug. Underclock slug. Hell yeah. Oh. Anyway. Yes, the slug was changed due to colorblind issues. Sweden does recognize daylight savings because for some reason. Chat, we have fixed a lot of shit coming for 1.2, even the EXP, and some of these have been highly community reported, so we're very happy that we got these squashed. These and many more issues, both small and big, have been fixed, but I'm about to list, I think, like 6, 7, 8, 9, it's a very huge span, but yeah, numbers, just to get you a little riled up, because I was thinking, it's only 1 week left. Do we talk at all about like what's coming next week? Because it's so close, we may as well just keep the surprise intact until, you know, the very end anyway. But that also felt a bit too blue bally, so I want to give you something. So, let me tell you right now, chat, that we have fixed an issue where dismantled crash sites were visible when you were far away from them because of age loss. So if you dismantled a crash site post 1.1 releasing and then moved far away from it, that crash site would still look like it was there and undismantled. So that has been fixed. It's a bit strange how that went under the radar, because I know the team is like very still happened. I think, yeah, I appreciate the little hype shot of chats right there. Yeah, it's strange how that kind of got through the cracks, because a lot of Satisfactory's, shall we say, satisfaction hinges on the game feeling visually coherent and like visually unbroken, and that felt pretty substantial. Like, as a thing, it's harmless. I mean, it's just a visual glitch, but for a game where some people, quite a lot of people in fact, actually take a lot of joy in not only building but also the cleanup aspect, you know, just rinsing the map, finding everything and just making their space, having those appear and like ghost players, still haunt players is a better word. It felt strange. So yes, you can dismantle crash sites since 1.1 in fact. So if you haven't been around for a while, then there you go. So yeah, that's nice to have fixed. I displayed an issue. We haven't had bug talks. I think we had it twice in total at all, actually, before too much else happened. And I want bug talks to come back. And if you missed both bug talks, what they were essentially was me on dev streams playing the game, actively showing very specific bugs, high prio bugs, that mostly you guys reported in as like a vast number of people want this fixed, that I show and display, and I show and display them because that's quite literally exactly what people right now there somewhere are working on. It's like when I was showing you what I'm about to mention, which is that equipment in your inventory was sent to the dimensional depot instead of being equipped when you hovered over them with the mouse. Stuff like that. Like when I showed that on stream, that was because someone right now was very actively trying to like tackle that issue. So that little very nice live insight as to this is exactly what we're doing right now. The problem is we haven't really had a giga-focused like session of just bug fixing for a while, so, or not to the extent where I can like honorably say that yes, we are fixing this right now. But yes, the issue where if you hovered over a piece of equipment in your inventory and wanted it equipped, it was instead sent to the dimensional depot upon button press, has been fixed. So no more annoyances with getting that out of there if that's something you struggled with. Yay. Oh god, you're gonna love this one. Chat. How many of you wish you could get rid of the small balloon trees? They just take up way too much space and area in some places. Wouldn't they be nice to have destroyable? Please? No. Next week on EXP, you can. The big ones will remain. The small ones, delete them. Yeet them. The big ones, please don't crucify me. If you go on EXP and try to remove a big one, you will be disappointed and you will come after me. Go for the small ones. Go for the small ones. Are you trying to fire me? No. I'm on top of my Steam commands. Shit, is the one I forgot actually? Maybe there is a legacy one. Plasma tags first. Ay. Oh wait, I'm into this. What is this? For real. I'm used to games being rolled out and whatever bugs you found, you got to tell your friends about at school. Never once heard they fixed that. Are ghost players from Desync fixed? I don't want to keep killing my clone every time I disconnect. That is still gonna be a thing, unfortunately. I can't find Turtle Boy's original comment, but man, the playground rumors went so hard. So I'm a Pokemon sucker. Pokemon is like one of the 3 franchises, FF, WoW, and Pokemon, that I like in 3 comfort zones. I'm back there again now because Nintendo released the Kanto remakes for GBA as ports on the Switch. So I'm playing Fire Red and Leaf Green again. And that reminds me, man, the original Red and Blue, because I'm that old, I played those as well. Like Missing Number or Missigno. And the Playground rumors, oh my god, man, of like teaching people how to Missing Number, how to spawn Mew in the town, how Mew was not spawnable under the truck. Best of times. 1.4. Oh, Doug, you are here. Well, you're here now. Cool. I was gonna hit you up after all of your DMs to me and Jason and the Reddit posts. I'll do it now, because multitasking is fun. We want your newest event, announcement, whatever, to be part of the stream next week. The count of it. Wait! Chat, are the big balloon trees... Gab is live... Oh shit. Staff is live correcting me on stream. Are the big balloon trees already destroyable? Are they actually removable? I have never tried. Because if they are... Oh, they are! Oh, well, shit then. Okay, then go at it. Go at it. Destroy them all. Delete them. Thank you, Gab. No. I was not trolling. I was actually in the unknown. I was completely in the unknown. No, I had no idea. Oh, there you go. I should have known, because wasn't that part of the very first 1.1 teaser we made? No, it's been a long week. A couple of weeks. Outrageous. Guys, it's as if I don't even play this game. Honestly. Well, that is what? Can I give info on the 2.2? I got in there before you, Andrew. Got your ass. Cool. Excellent. Then yeah, I stand corrected. You can destroy all of it. Big and small. GG. Harkening back to Bug Talks, back in the ye old days of November, October last year, when I did in fact play Satisfactory. I also showcased that signs caused a lot of stuttering when you hovered over them or just like mouse over them. Yes, signs, I'm not gonna use all the tech jargon they told me earlier. Signs should cause a lot less stuttering. Absolutely when you are close up and looking at them like from close and just trying to like field of view around a signful factory. But also hopefully in general, you should just take a bit less space, a bit less, what's the word? Performance to run. What about bugged out vehicle pathing? Funny you ask. Why don't you wait till next week and find out? Finally. So signs will cause less stuttering. Chat. I am going to redeem myself right now. In your eyes. Live redemption, okay? I have never destroyed a big balloon tree. I also still, to this day, have never built a single train. I have started using blueprints. I got into blueprints last month, I have to admit. I've been missing out. They are convenient, if not a bit obnoxious to set up, in my opinion, just in terms of limitations. Might be where I look into mods again. But are there any plans for a new phase? No. Chat, what I did start using as well, also as late as last month, maybe January actually. Anyway, after New Year's, I finally got around to using drones. And do you know how chat? Do you know how I started using drones? What the entryway of using drones for me were, as it was as well. How drones before trains? Yes. This drones before trains will make sense in the context of how this happened. So I partook in a little showcase and even test, just a very little dumb in-house setup of a test of the issue of drones randomly stalling or stopping moving. There was a test of that being fixed. And I was like, okay, let's check this out. So I used drones. And indeed, it do be looking like the drones will no longer randomly stall and stop. So if you are used to babysitting your drones, and if that annoys the shit out of you, or even if you will miss your frozen drones, I almost said frozen thrones, be prepared for them to be gone. Drones will not be gone. The bug where they stop and stall will be gone. So infinite drone queuing fixed. Was that what it's called? Maybe. But stalling drones are fixed. In the starting screen, was the machines on the platform in the background a refinery rework or just a render distance? I don't think we have reworked anything with the the 1.1 starting screen. Ah shit, Andrew. We'll do our best to make that 12K for 1.2, 3. Which one would it be? I don't know. Speaking of 1.3, update idea. Just fix all the bugs. This Pioneer got it. They got it. They know where it's at. Just fix all the bugs. 1.3 confirmed. I never said that. What's up, lol waffle? It's going fine, thank you. It's been last week was strange, but this week is better, much better. Why is restream? What the fuck? Restream? Can you guys see that? The congratulations. Oh, maybe you can't. Whatever. Leo, am I feeling better? I am. Thank you. I am. My people are spam. I should log off Teams just in case this shows on the presenting monitor, but yeah. Yep. Yep. Sorry, chat. I'm trying to. I got distracted by like restream and Teams for 1/2 minute, and now I'm lost in chat already. I'm trying to catch back up. Favorite Swedish pastry? I'm not sure if it's Swedish, but morotskaka. Carrot cake. I'm probably not Swedish, right? I mean, if we have to be like explicitly Swedish, I'm a big sucker for the cinnamon bun. It's a standard for a reason. So, Doug, you're a moron, and I mean, yeah, that's basically all I wanted to say. Just thought I'd ask if there's plans for more pipe junctions other than, well, you get T junctions next week on the EXP, so there's that. In 1.2, basically. Cool. I don't think I have to acutely catch anything else. What is this? Hoverpack can cause factories to stall due to interaction with power switches. That is fixed. This one I'm reading off the document because I don't think I have ever actually... I have neither showcased this... Oh wait, no, did I not showcase this and the hoverpack was like omega loud on stream? I did something with the hoverpack and it was omega loud on stream. I don't remember what it was, but... Oh well. Hoverpacks should no longer cause factories to stall due to interactions with power switches. Please give us a bright white swatch for console players. Is there a swatch that PC has but not console? Interesting. If PC does not have that either, then why don't we just give it to both? We talked about swatches 2 weeks or 3 weeks ago in one of the earlier February dev streams, where people asked for more swatches in general and also the ability to make and save their own swatches indefinitely. The long story short of swatches is that you have your 16 preset right now, and adding any more is, I think it's 16, adding any more is so costly on memory, because no matter if you use watches, any of the preset watches or not, they all load more than once for every single buildable as you build them, no matter what the color is. So adding just one more swatch is going to increase performance requirements pretty exponentially. Not terribly, but more like too much enough for us to be very hesitant to do so. So that's why we don't add swatches. While it may seem like an easy thing to do, it's like, yeah, just add more colors and mix more colors. Like, yeah, it's the backend is not really that optimized for it. The final fix I have for you, chat, today, I'm also going to read off the document because, like I already admitted and like we already established, I do not use trains at all. And apparently there was a bug where you could not use the blueprint dismantle mode if your blueprint contained a railway switch. Interesting. I do know what that means, but my personal interest in this fix is pretty limited. But there you go. If your blueprint contains a railway switch, you should now be able to blueprint dismantle that. So yeah, chat, if I am missing questions, I am sorry. Like Andrew is saying, we do have a dedicated Q&A section after the highlights, which we are about to enter very soon. State of Dev, I am trying to catch like in the flow of things as much as I can, while trying to also yap through my predetermined stuff that I have to by order or want to by my own good heart get out to you guys. And we are through most of that, because we have gone through the bigger issues that we have fixed for you in 1.2, and again, these are quite far from the only ones. So if there is nothing else omega urgent, how is Jason? He's living. He might be pulling 14-hour shifts, but no, he's not. I'm joking, chat. He's fine, but and he's working healthily, but every speck of work goes into the video. It's gonna... Chat, we started making this patch notes video, I want to say a month ago now, in terms of like storyboarding, writing the script, idealizing, even doing like the first dummy shots and dummy sketches of how it would play out. It's been full-on video work, especially for him, because he's turning out to be like mainly the YouTube editor guy of us two, because he's just much better at it. For more than a month now, and we're so happy we started when we did, essentially right after our in-house game jam, because we truly would need all the time that we took to make this. Like, we are comfortably looking at having this done by late Friday, early Monday, and it's supposed to be done by Tuesday, so right on time. And we haven't really been slacking or just taking it easy. We have been pushing hard, in fact, so maybe we should have taken yet another week to work a bit more, relaxed on that, but hey. Will 1.2 EXP be featured complete? Yes. So yeah, Jason is full-time on that video. He hopefully should be back more on the platform. I mean, he's been extremely diligent on Discord as well, so I love to see that. We love to see that. But hopefully he should be around here, like the office here, more as well after the video. Or not. We'll see. A trailer? Not for EXP. Maybe for live. Cool. Alright, chat. Highlights is chunky as all hell today, so I am going to hop right into it. Before I do, let me log off Teams, so nothing... Again, I should not have Teams linked to OBS in any way, but you never know with these windows. Excuse me. So... Coffee Stain, if any one of you are still watching, can any of you bring me a Coke Zero from the left personnel fridge. Please, I'm starving for one again. My only one ended way too fast. Thank you. If not, that's fine. We close out on Discord as well. And let us... bam. Hey Mikael, awesome to hear about the 1.2 experimental patch. Any clue on official release? I have a clue. You don't. And let's hop over to... Bam. Ah, we're good. No spoilers. No spoilers. Will we be getting another teaser video for 1.2? The next video you'll be getting is on Tuesday next week for the actual release of 1.2 experimental on PC. I should get bottles, shouldn't I? That's true. Chat! We're going into highlights, which also means I need to change the agenda to highlights. There we go. Bam. Oh, how do you even pronounce this user's name? The Spimpolds. THS Pimpolds. I saw this, and the first thing that came to mind was the Linkin Park song, Castle of Glass. I'm kind of tempted to throw rocks in this house. You shouldn't, because you'll hurt yourself, like, brutally, if that rock is even slightly astray. But holy moly, it's tempting. It's an aquarium. It sure is something. An aquarium for converters and particle accelerators, among other things. I believe THS wrote this as their first very nicely designed build. And I'm like, absolutely. And also chat, the age-old question. Is this brutalism? With all the unevenness, maybe jaggedness going on? Maybe. I love it. I love the color. Like the colors up here just go well with the red forest. There's like a bit of nice uses of colors. Oh my god.
It is. Yeah.
Bless man. Thank you. They listened, chat. They listened. I love my colleagues. I don't show it too well. Oh, does brutalism require concrete? Fuck. Excuse me. Holy moly. Then no. Not brutalism. But yeah, the lights up here go really well with the forest down here. So, you know. It's a nice touch. Oh my god. Sea Creer. Ah, is this where the Hulk was made? So the green light is very eye-catching. The gamma radiation is very eye-catching, using aesthetics. But I also just want to again pull attention to the sleek curves here. You can see a better angle here. Look at this. Oh, this picture kind of came out a bit filtered. Look at what's going on here. It's like a bit pixelated, a bit flickery all over the place here. Holy moly. I did start without you, sir. You're late. You're the late one. So yeah, huge double whammy for both having the like just a lab, the greenish gamma ray lab, but also having it be in a very futuristic scene. I love sleek designs, and lasers or like laser lights are always good fun. Uranium, there better be uranium. It's shining like there is after all. So yeah. Oh man. Vents are one of the best things we added with 1.1. Like actually, holy moly. How so smooth? Mods, or if you are really dedicated, because people have absolutely done it and made great tutorials on it as well, you can YouTube it. Usually by the help of blueprints or some very tricky or clever, I should say, clipping formed curves with foundations all on their own. There are some sick videos out there if you want to look into how to make curves or round foundations in vanilla. But yeah, no, vents is such a nice touch to most things, and like how this could be either, I mean, yeah, a ventilation for the factory, or even honestly like the exhaust back of a ship or something. I love this sleek design. When are we getting chairs? Pfft, what, you want to rest? Please. Oh. eye-catching for sure on Reddit. And I saw this building. I was like, okay, very sleek, very cool lab. But then it turns out, which you can also see by the exhaust pipes all over here, chimneys, I guess. It's a coal factory. It's a coal plant. And it's like the contrast between having the cleanest white, the sleekest building, house a goddamn coal plant is staring. How nothing of this will get flecked with black soot or ash. Not really ash soot, is it? Or just dirt, dust. Now you look at the Minister of Coal. Why don't you guys want curves implemented in vanilla? I feel like our arguments for those are losing their grip. It's like performance this, or limitations that, or time this. It's like that should be on the block soon, shouldn't it? I'm on your side, chat. I'm a spokesperson for more aesthetic choices. Yeah, Giga sleek, very clean, very nice. Love the pipe work just being neat. I think I have the third picture showing the... Yeah, exactly. The pipe works, just very neatly organized, stacked. On top of each other, you see here. Running. Utilizing a nice little water extractor site to run this entire place. I wonder if this house alone could fuel my entire save. Probably could. Because despite years passing at this point, I actually never build too vast. Too vast. I guess... No. Now moving on to oil, I think, is necessary to keep my HMF factory going. Not that that's a very optimized factory, mind you, but hey, it's making something. Hollywood Hoser, thank you. People have been clamoring for the ocean update, the ship update, the water physics update. Fooligans, here you have it. Hollywood got you covered. We saw a highlight last year about it's like a very Korean architect-esque style factory sprawling over a coast side and even in the water. There was a, like, again, Korean architect factory on a boat in the water. Following up right here. Huge cargo ship. And not only do we have the cargo ship, by the way, can I just... The time to very nicely paint all the storage containers, and like in a pretty random order, which is good. In a pretty like unfixed order to just make it look very... Like, as if... like human hands have absolutely just chucked these on with no real like giga logic, unless they do have logic, which probably makes sense if they do actually. Logic behind what colors or brands of containers go where, just lumped in all over the place. I love the flow of random colors on the containers. It sells the container aspect more, that they're actually a bit colorful and maybe, you know, belonging to different companies, different places, whatever. And we do have cranes, of course, at bay, keeping up the good work, loading the ship. Because, chat, inside this factory, you can't materialize stuff out of nothing, okay? You need cranes and shit, obviously, to move your huge containers. What, do you think you have a build gun or something? To just materialize stuff out of thin air? Wouldn't that be handy? Will we ever get more decorations themed around nature, such as potted plants or trellis walls? I think it would be interesting to allow players to lean into that style. Some people here do. The argument for nature decor in particular, I still think stands a bit, because first and foremost, our artists are hella amazing at doing what they do, which is make art that follows a certain factory, and honestly, in a couple of cases with our current art team, even like almost dystopian style. Add on top of that, like add the artist's personal style, on top of the fact that the world builders, story writers, Hannah and others, very much lean into the dystopian and What's a good collective word for like deforestation, pollution, I guess just destroying a planet's natural beauty to expand your capitalistic, I guess, workshop empire. That image is very, like, I know to some people, like to many people, this game can just be a sandbox to build and not really give two hoots about the themes or the underlying atmosphere, but that in particular does matter to other players and to us as well. So having you guys be able to abundantly, you know, use greenery, flora, even fauna, or nature to some extent in your decor, it's tricky. It's not impossible, but when we add more stuff, you can absolutely expect to see like shapes or half walls or other things before nature. Neo-industrial, exploit, global warming. Exploit is a good word, thank you. So yeah. And of course, cargo docks, or should we say like cargo storage. Storage. A place for containers to sit while they are not being on ships, I guess. Also, is this like a little system for cars to just travel along? Because that's sick as fuck. Like if they could just travel from here and then like swerve and travel here as well. Or is this just also a crane somehow? Anyway, cool stuff. The only picture, I think, that we got of parking Armadillo 4516's ship. USAF BC 304. The only picture. And they said, I'm finally done. Mate, you're never done. I'm betting this will have stuff added on top of it. Not to say, if you choose to leave it at this, I think you've done a pretty good job. From Stargate, I've never seen Stargate. More than like the odd YouTube clips or episodes. Was this the only one with one picture? Oh no, okay, yeah, okay. No chat. You are correct. You are correct about Stargate. Because I do remember there was one, again, some of these are from last week's highlights as well. So, I don't think this was. I think this was picked for this week anyway, but well. You are correct in this being Stargate inspired, because you have your turbine. More importantly, you have a Stargate. Like this alone should inform us all, me especially, that yes, this is in fact heavily Stargate inspired. Nah. Don't pull that, Austin. Even without audio, we have a nice little label. Oh, I can't. We have a nice little label right here telling you what's going on. So yeah. Oh, Audi Dog? Awesome. Let me be real quick here. Hell yeah. Love to hear that. Cause after this, this chat, these turbines, they exude heat. Like, this is warm. It's not like science or, I mean, yeah, it's built to be with science, but like, it's actually so strikingly ready to fire, actual fire. And size comparison. Can we compare this little cute tractor to this entire huge ass ship? Nah. Which also, I love the, I'm not sure if it was intended, but the converters next to the turbine also give a nice sense of scale. These are huge, and in turn, this entire ship is gigantic. Like, fucking humongous. So yeah. Nice detail. I don't know if this is like readable to anyone. Maybe you learn this language, or maybe it's just like always bogus. Sick though. Nice touch. A single shot of factor builds. I just had to include this because it's a nice use of photo mode. And it's like, yeah, there is a very close up on our little bean. That's 1 in 9,000 scale. Holy moly. Bean looks so tired, man. Bean looks so tired. Ay. Yeah. I know, right, Austin? How people keep being creative is blowing my mind. What the beans are sick of our shit. I mean, you say that. We're sick of their shit as well, in terms of how they just like pop in to our factories all the time. So maybe this is like, what's the dynamic actually? Who is in the right chat? Us or the beans? Because they keep intruding, and we keep not wanting them around. But then when you come up, they look so sad. Did we do something to them? The beans were there first. True. That's a strong foundational argument. They were there first, and it's not like they were like done with the place either when we came in and started exploiting for fun. Oh well, they can keep being sad. Oh my god! Oh shit! Wow, this was one of those double take pictures already. I was like, whoa, wait a second, what the fuck was that? Contractually mandated fun. Chat, I have no idea how this was made. Like, what the hell is this? This looks so out of place. Tron, yeah. The Tron vibes are strong by Two Door PC. But this looks so, like, perfectly put together. Colors, I mean, yeah, colored concrete designs is the answer to everything, but the technique of what to use, sure, but like having the touch, the artist's touch, to fade, unless the fade is natural by lighting, but I don't think it is. I don't think it is. To fade the bright green into the dark green, almost like blue-black down here, and knowing exactly when to fade to create this Omega authentic circuit look. Like, how do you nail that? How do you nail this? I was like, oh my god. The colors are stunning. It's like, on top of, yeah, I mean, yeah, even if the answer is always foundations and signs, still, the use of those in this case too, to make regular but also uneven shapes. What's the new word I'm looking for? I'm looking for asymmetric shapes. Thank you. It's fantastic. Very good at shading. Yes. Oh. 30 years of miniature painting, I could conceive of the fade, but executing it this well is another. It's like, holy moly. That's crazy. And yeah, again with the vents up there as well. Great touch. More for close-up. That's like so cool, man. It's way darker in this. Oh no, you have a just darker view in this picture, so that's fucking crazy. Sick. Oh, yeah. How I wish this thing could move. How I wish this thing would move. Oh. No, that's why we can keep doing them. Like, that's why this section never gets old, and why it's in fact a highlight of my week as well. It's just like, it never stops. It never stops. Oh. And yes, this water puddle is extractable. So you bet your ass there is a water extractor there under the under the actual pump. Because by God, I wish this entire thing could move and would pump, because this looks so good. Not only the scale and, you know, the logistics of, yeah, this could be a pump working its way up and down, but just how it's conquering the land, like just crushed right here. A little water puddle just drained to the max, and this huge pump just crunched into the earth to start exploiting. It's fantastic. Fine piece of art, you bet it is. It's close up as well. It's like having these pipes. The choice of black pipes, just like having everything be black. Maybe it's like the, I guess, oil exploit angle. Maybe it's just the, you know, dystopian, it's like very imposing factory angle. It's just very. This thing was built to to pump, to exploit, and do so menacingly. Oh, and then I just had to add another pick from Top Lavishness as well, which goes so well with the pump, because all that pumping could eventually go to this water tower. Which, again, it's a water tower. They don't have to be this fancy, but they could be. They absolutely could be. Because why not? Imagine having all 3 tanks full. That little puddle, chat, that little puddle is fighting for its life to fill this tower. And it would work. It would not run out. Oh. Oh, yeah. That's crazy. We have seen a lot of Dimec recently. Can we take a moment to... I want to show the overview here of the sleek design. Sure. Sleek design, curves. If you find this picture, if you just look up Dimec, if you want to know how they built this, because I'm pretty sure it's vanilla, how they managed these curves and this shape, which, by the way, looks phenomenal. Look up Dimec87 on Reddit. Look up this thread in particular. And I believe they linked, if I remember from picking this highlight, a YouTube video describing how to make these shapes. I should have included that here somewhere. Maybe I can find it. Maybe I can find it. How are the curves that good? Because it's Dimec. And you could be that good. Give it some practice. So, yeah, again, the close-up, just... Where do you start with knowing you want this, what do we call this, like double S shape? You go with a double S. And does the double S come before the window holes, where you're like, okay, after this foundational curve is done, now I see how much space I can utilize of windows? Or do you just know that you will end up with space to make these exact even separations in the wall for like window holes? And then here as well, like, even if it is different in size between, like, say, this long one and these small ones, like, it still looks so pre-planned. How do you get there? Typical Dimec behavior. And then, of course, fitting the entire factory inside. It's freaking phenomenal. Not to mention, just the clean pipework. The clean pipework going there as well. We have a little choice of, can we figure out what's going on here? Why one is green, blue, and red? Is this aesthetic or... Because this is actually where my own oil plant is, in my save. Close to the Rocket Desert starting area. Where can we... No. Is it like... Is it gas, oil, water or something? The first floors and then fill with windows? Yeah, okay. Roll back. That's all oil? It should be, right? Because all these are oil nodes, right? So it can't be gas or water. Maybe it's just aesthetic then. Anyway, it's fantastic. The Caldris. The Caldris. The Proginge. It's another one of those examples where I feel like I'm late to the party and I need to was it a gas pump? It's a mystery. I need to more actively follow what's going on live in the community on Twitch, because I don't really get to lurk too much anymore. I was better with that when Snoot was around, because then I did everything but YouTube. I need more lurk time, chat, to just sit and watch, like, what you are doing. Because this is also one of those things, like, how do you start from nothing? Same area, by the way, as this. How do you start from nothing and know how your final shapes will turn out to place a nice pre-planned shape of a building, window sizes, roof window sizes, extensions, exact spaces for what? I guess the water extractors could be like pre-placed here to figure out how much you need for these enclaves. but it's still. He has. If he has, I will find like a video series or even just a VOD history or just talk to him, because I'm getting almost annoyed at how people just seem to be able to figure out how to like build with the vision in mind and then keeping everything in scale in the game to fit that vision. How? And like if it's off by a few whatever metrics in scale, who like. If it's off, that's even more impressive, honestly, because how do you then adjust for that? Yeah, like they all are little bits. Anyway. Satis artistry. And it's true, I actually, not to be toxic, I actually hadn't kept track of who was posting or not as much recently. But I hadn't seen a post from artistry in a while. And they did write on Reddit. I'm back. Welcome back. And what a thing to post to be back with. What I love about this ship, chat, is it looks cool. It has the like the bulk, the what do you want to call it? Like the starship, you know, vibe feel, yeah, but I'm thinking aesthetic, like the convincing factor that this thing could absolutely fly if we just press a single like logic or gravity button in the office. I love the purple. I love that these turbines are purple for some reason. What exhaust fuel in real life is purple? Do we have one? Snoot had a magic button that would shut his power off. A damn mouse, man. A damn mouse, man. Fusion? No. Plasma. Okay. Sam. That's in the game, but yeah. Potassium permanganate. Okay. Can't pronounce that. Sheesh. Ions. Strontium. Because I would love to see, like, purple exhausts. Sick contrast, white-orange works very well. Again, the bulk. It's fucking fantastic. Nice little hub here, like a dock, is it called? Like, this would be... I guess here is, like, where you sit and play, but... Maybe this would just be a fuel tank or something, I don't know. It all goes together, and then you have a pipe here, just a long sitting... realistically built for what a starship can be in terms of realism. Oh, chat. I feel like tunnels and bridges are a certain kind of flex. I don't think we have a single bridge in the highlights today. So we make up for that by having a tunnel today instead. Aluminum and titanium exhausts often turn blue, purple, and gold. That's an interesting combination if it's all three, or like one of the other. You have a tunnel, chat. It doesn't have to be this big, or fancy, or loud, or filled to the brim with particle accelerators. But for the sake of it, just make it. And not only a tunnel, but inside of it, you even have a little factory running. It's fucking fantastic. Potassium permanganate flames will go hard. Am I saying that right? Potassium permanganate? I don't know. I keep dropping my pen. I keep dropping my kanji pen, which acts as today's stress ball. So it's a flex. I hope these chug along nicely, endlessly. Can't have things stopping. I see green lights all over the place. So I think the optimization is on point. Pomegranate. Yeah, chat. Let's have it run by fruit. Stellar. How? It's like you decide to build a tunnel, and then you decide to just build a huge ass factory on top of it because you can. GG Madram. Yeah. Oh, chat. I have a very, very important question for you with regards to this picture. I want to scream, but this is well done. Chat. How many of you will understand exactly what I'm referring to. How many of you will remember a certain screensaver? Yes, thank you, Wasser. A certain screensaver from like 1990, between 6 and 2000 maybe. A default Windows screensaver. It's like instantly brought back to that. It's so like, oh, I did not realize that was still in my memory, but yeah. Yes, I still use it. Love to hear it. Pipe screensaver. Yep. Yeah. That's for the old. That's for the old ones in this. You hate this? You can't be hating this. This is fantastic. I need to emphasize, chat, that I looked and I don't think I can see the pipes clipping through each other. They are actually layered properly on top. Sorry, hoses, of course, on top of each other, with weight added to it. Ah, it's so good. So good. Where's the teapot? What is the official Reddit for satisfactory? Do we have the exclamation mark Reddit command open still? Did we ever have that? I don't think we ever had that. Let me hop in here for a second and very rightfully link it. Reddit satisfactory game is what it's called, and I will chuck it right here for you. Bop, there you go. Join. It is sick and sickening. Slideshow. Let's go back to presenting. It's good. Great throwback. I did not know I still possessed those, and I remember more screensavers as well. Thank you. Of course, you're welcome. Maximum departure. This was the ship where we only had the single screenshot. This is the one pic we got of Sunlands. It reminds me a bit of Chaos's Nebula, but in air. It's so dense. Like, this is dense. There's so much going on here, and I wish we had more pics to like show the intricate details, but no. Could even have a nature-made hangar right here. So. The stream chat versus chat. Stream versus chat is crazy. Yeah, it's a bit weird, for sure. I noticed it. I've noticed it too. How many devs worked on this game? I think we are more than ever right now, and I think we count 26 right now, if I am not mistaken. Yeah. No, I can only admire the what looks to be very detailed, dense build right here, but we don't have any more close-ups. So maximum departure, unless... No, we don't. Okay, cool. We do, however, have something else that is quite dense. Speaking of ASMR and screensavers. 26, you do much more than Mojang? I mean, we do what we can, let me tell you, and trust me, both on the community and our own end, there is so much that we wish we could do, just in terms of time and manpower, but we struggle, we try. I think I just had a seizure. Don't be toxic, chat. This is nice. This is great before bed. You can just knock yourselves out cold. It's easily. We still need a restraining order over here. Let's game it out close. JC Painter. It just keeps going. Please don't let this person in the server room. Oh, man. Modded white belts. Can't you have white belts in vanilla? Just Mark 6 being, you know, gigabright or like just light belts, essentially. It's fucking perfect. It's early pipe screensaver. Yeah. And that is so true. This does take a lot of work still. Imagine the time needed to place all this garbage. And mind you, chat, everything is connected. Most of them, at least, are connected to something. You can see items on every single belt almost. It's so abundant for no reason. It just keeps going. Spaghetti world. If anything, it's reminiscent of, I think there was even a picture, a callback to Toy Story 2 in this thread on Reddit. Like one of the final battle scenes that takes place in a airport conveyor belt, like, room. Oh, shit. It's like, to before update 2, what, before we had lifts? Or was lifts update 1 even? I don't remember. I just touched my glasses full on. Now there's a fat smear on my left lens. Fuck, whatever. Before lifts, yeah. Sheesh. How beginner friendly is this game? It looks like a ton of fun. Would it be best to research how to play the game before buying? No, don't research. Jump in and do exactly what your heart tells you to do. Satisfactory is very intentionally designed to have a main project to follow, but for you to be distracted and learn around every corner at your own pace if you want to. So just jump right in. No wrong way to play this game. I could not have said that better myself. I have in fact said those very words myself a lot. So yeah, God, like even the flying splits and mergers just tilted all over the place. It's beautiful. Fucking beautiful. And I believe that's the end of it, chat. Doozy today, a huge chungus of a highlight section. Thank you as always. A bit chunkier today because we missed last week. I was out sick last week. And yeah, we see everything you post on all platforms, even Twitter. Unfortunately, I don't really see everything on Twitter. I'm only there for the essential moments. But Reddit, Discord, YouTube, Twitch. Well, Twitch is... we can't guarantee YouTube, but you get the picture. We see damn near everything, but we pick highlights specifically from Reddit, because that's just easier with how the backend works for setting this up. So, chat, if you want to be part of these highlights, if you want the chance to showcase something you built on stream, please post it on Reddit, with or without the screenshot flare. The screenshot flare makes it a smidge more assured that me specifically won't miss it, but I confidently say I don't miss a single post on Reddit anyway. So do that, and again, thank you for being the beating heart of this game, because all this garbage and how you guys keep coming up with it is exactly why the devs can stomach, even have fun making it in the first place. Even to this day, what, 9 years in, 10 years deep soon? I don't know, it's way too long, man. You guys rock. Thank you. Thank you all. That's quite well arranged garbage, I mean. Oh, do garbage enough and even then you will be good at it, right? Q&A. Q&A chat. Uno reverse. We have fun playing it. Damn. Unlike us. Nah, I'm joking. We like playing this game. Time for Satisfactory 2? Not quite yet. 2029 you can expect that trailer drop on Gamescom. But not quite now. I will be sad the day this game fades. The community is beyond amazing. Yeah, I don't think... Honestly, I mean, you can never guarantee, but... For the community of this game, I have faith in that it will linger for a long while, based purely on the dedication that many fanbases have for games that do see abandonment, like quite heavily and much earlier on. I have faith that this will go strong for a while, and you guys, I keep telling you, are not only part of it, you are the beating heart of it. Do I think there will ever be a Satisfactory 2? Do I think personally? Honestly, my honest to God answer is I don't know. I do not know. For many reasons. Satisfactory 2, or Satisfactory, I think we would need a... I think the biggest beat of such an update, of a sequel full on, is that we would need a clear reason with a clear vision as to why it needs to be a full-blown sequel. We have plans for the game in the future. I keep saying we do these 1.x updates, 1.1, 1.2, 1. Who knows, 5 maybe. And we also have bigger, more substantial updates to the game coming from our end, based on what we want to do, because we, on our end, still have shit we want to do. And then you guys, equally as important, have shit that you want to see us guys do. So we have a lot of things going for our kitchen at the moment. And all of that is absolutely stuff that should be added onto the game, but I don't think any of it warrants a full-on sequel. So if the vision and the urge to be like, yo, this needs to evolve into this happens, maybe. Are we going to expand on the lore then? Yes. So yeah. I was playing Satisfactory when the stream started. I was not. I was playing it... when did I play it last? Thursday? A smidge last week. Much more the week before that, because I was again out for most of last week. Unfortunate. Q&A chat. What you got for me, Satisfactory Space Age, flying around like Stargate Universe? I can hear my programmers crying already. The game runs on a single core. Will it ever support multi-core so we can build bigger worlds without limitations? Multi-core would also mean that the system requirements would have to go up. We could probably... I will be honest, I have no idea as to the insights of expanding core usage for CPU. Even if the minimum required, I believe our minimum required CPU right now does have multiple cores. I mean, it should have more than one core, for sure. Actually, I'm not sure if utilizing more, say we up from 1 to 2, just example. I'm not sure if that would affect even 4 or 8 or 16 core CPUs to, need more to run. But utilizing hardware in such a fundamental level. On such a fundamental level, and more of it would also mean requiring more or stronger base system requirements, and we are very hesitant to do that. So in the near future, no. 32 cores, 128 gigabytes of RAM. I mean, some of you guys need that today, so you know. Do you guys have a date planned for the release of 1.2 on the main branch, or does it depend on how Experimental goes? We have a planned date for the main branch, we do. It's not being shared with you guys because it's absolutely not set in stone, and it is very much because EXP is happening. EXP is happening for a reason, a good reason, and that reason is, we want to see how well the work we have done so far runs, and we want to see what you guys think of it and how you break it. And depending on that, the estimated date we have for the live release right now will shift by weeks. So either earlier or later. So yeah. Hold Emmett cuffed and blindfolded with headphones on and reveal just a tiny, cheeky, so far unknown appetizer. Any other week, chat, I could have been tempted. I have, in fact, been tempted by you guys. And I have given you bones, despite productions and directions, better intents. But we're so close to all of the content of 1.2 being out soon. So 1 week, you can bite your tongue and wait. Will my tractor or truck not crash in 1.2? The odds of that are very high, yes, that it will not. Yes. Did I forget to post something on Discord? You're absolutely correct, Leo. I did forget to mention that this stream is live on Discord. We have about the same number of people watching, so I don't think we are missing too many. That's a very good shout. My bad. I was... Today has been strange. Today, besides being a catch-up week from last week, is also... I've been pulled in like 15 directions, especially today, so that slipped by the cracks. The countdown before the stream I like highballed it to be 12 or 13 minutes just because I was like, I'll need a bit more than 4 p.m. sharp to be by the PC. And I happened to walk into this room and into this setup while that countdown was counting down from like 7 seconds left. So yeah, I forgot Discord. Sorry. What glitches are fixed in 1.2? A lot of them. We went through a fair few in State of Dev. Watch the VOD for that. I don't have much time to repeat stuff. Is there any news about whether train features might be included in 1.2? There will be no new train features in 1.2, no. Some giga small hotfixes, but that's about it. I know I have said on record right here on the stream earlier, like last year earlier, that train stuff was planned. Again, that is the price I pay sometimes for you guys urging me to speak early. I speak too early, and then stuff doesn't happen for good reasons, and then I have to walk back and say, it was planned, it's not anymore. Sorry. Dystopian destruction don't really fit. All goals seem reachable without really changing the planet. Why not plans the core unlockable by completing the game? Dystopian destruction doesn't really fit. I mean, yeah, you could I guess be as kind to the planet as you want to be, but harvesting energy in any capacity will always be ruining the planet. Like you can't obtain energy outside of hard cheating in Satisfactory without ruining the planet in any way. Like deforestation, oil, coal, uranium. It's like gas. No. To what extent it's exploiting is up to the player. Especially skilled players might be good at avoiding that as much as possible if they want to, but it's always there. And certainly in our vision it is there, so... uranium is pure clean energy. Yeah, tell that to the 1,500 barrels you dump into the ocean. I see you guys. I see what you're up to. Will we get new or alternate machines? We currently have only 13 machines, like alternative for refineries with pipe and belt in and only pipe or belt out. Not for 1.2. Here's your bone. In the future, yes. That's your bone. Is there a chance the modular load balancers mod will come to the main game for better load balancing in mega factories? Modular load balancers. I haven't used this mod myself. How do they differ from the smart splitters that 1.1 introduced? Chat, educate me. Be a better gamer than me. Meanwhile, is there any chance to get global illumination settings on PS5? Would like to see my builds as I envision. Probably doubtful, unfortunately. I have you know I never dumped oil into the ocean. Industrial storage is full of nuclear. Oh, my ring! Ah. My key ring, in fact. Oh shit, the stream to chat delay might actually be horrendous. Holy moly. Or someone is writing an essay. They simplify splitter and merger arrays into something the size of a splitter merger. I see. Okay. Okay. Then no. I don't think there's plans for that, but something I can bring. Let's archive that and hear with the devs what they think. How is my day? Thank you. It's a lot better than last week for damn sure. Thank you very much. I hope yours is great too. I saw a comment from Leo actually. I was hoping 1.2 has better memory and U object limit stuff for my factory is giant. Yeah. Upping the U object limit for the sake of mega factories and even gigafactories would cater to a very small fraction of the player base. Saying that, we are actually actively, I should have said this in the State of Dev, I forgot about that, because it was told to me today. We are actively looking into hard upping the U object limits of the game without upping the system requirements of the game. Because we have had discourse about console multiplayer being wonky, and even console aspects, save crashes, multiplayer, and a couple of things I don't really want to dive into right now because it's too much info, too little time. Which we suspect may have something to do with what essentially boils down to, it sounds bad, it's not as bad as it sounds, but what boils down to something similar to memory leaks, where your U-object counts on consoles may be building up to cap faster than like before you actually reach that U-object limit in actual objects for some reason. So something is leaking numbers into that count. We're trying to find out what that is, if that exists. And if it doesn't, then cool, it doesn't. But for the sake of having consoles be more stable, we are looking into, both for consoles and PC, upping U-object limits by not too much, but a smidge. So that is hopefully a good answer enough. Will Satisfactory ever have a hard mode? Come back next week and tell me what you think of a certain thing that 1.2 adds. How much bigger is 1.2 than 1.1? I would say bigger. It's probably slightly smaller in the quality of life scope and bigger, substantially bigger in gameplay options, because it actually has a new game mode scope. So I would say it's bigger for sure, because of how you can approach the game with 1.2 going forwards, and for the updates in logic that it makes. Even if you play the game like, it's still a normal Satisfactory playthrough, you will still have, changes to your existing saves and logic happening to hopefully make you want to consider using tools you currently are not as much. So so much speculation, chat. Can't we think a bit more wide? But for randomized nodes in particular, wait till next week. What's for dinner today? Chicken, avocado, pasta. Will we ever get to use the space elevator more? We now do not use it very often, which is a pity, e.g. as a backup sink. I'm gonna choose to not answer that, which you can interpret however you want. Will Blueprint Autoconnect work for power lines in the future? Archive, I will ask the devs. Was the space elevator planned to be exactly the height it is because of the 7 kilometers thick atmosphere? Again, I have math that shows my work. I'm just gonna go ahead and say yes. Why not? Question, are we going to get caves to build in and more land also? You guys want everything. You want space, you want sea, you want caves, you want ice, you want islands, you want volcanoes. Go play Minecraft or something. I don't know, man. You want it all. Expansions, huh? Well, funny thing. If you want expansions, oof, we shall see what we can do. Why did you guys upgrade from Unreal Engine 5.32 to 5.6.1? Was it a big task? A big part of that was weather. Weather was a big part of that, because when update 5, like the hard first number, 5, happened instead of 4, we lost weather back in update 8, because we had rain before that. Because the logic system that we depended on from Unreal Engine was lost or changed enough that we really could not have rain consistently back for 5. With 5.6.1, we now can have rain with similar logic and even better weather changes than that. So weather is a part of it, but then also future-proofing. The more you wait with updating an engine, the more painful the update is going to be when you have to make the jump for certain reasons, and you haven't in a while. So, just base example, jumping from 5.6.1 to maybe update 6, or Unreal Engine 6, if it's that soon, would be much easier than jumping from 5.3.1 to 6. So, and again, it's also like Unreal's engine updates are also contributors to how we handle optimization of the game. Optimization in the back end that we could not have done or would not work as well with 5.3.1 will work better or at all with 5.6.1. Mirror buildings when? Not anytime soon. The devs have been informed, and they can Sadly informed that it's probably gonna be low prio for a while. When will catwalks be shown some more love? The snap points on buildings never line up, and overlapping them does not look good. Let me archive that and bring that to the devs. Makes sense to keep steps small? Yeah. Can you fix it in 1.2 or take a look at pipelines? I mean, if you want stuff fixed for 1.2, you can have the entire world be your oyster in a week on EXP and tell us exactly what you don't want or want with the update then. So yeah. Stained glass? Oh, it looks sick actually. My glasses are stained. Will the doggo get an AI update so it can follow you better, or given an option to tell it to stay at home so it isn't just walking into a wall forever? Animal AI. I don't think that's very high prio either, unfortunately. Any plan to add spheres and alien artifacts to the awesome shop for tickets? No, we don't. They are hard capped, which is an issue because you can get rid of them permanently, we know. So if you happen to do so, tough luck. You could always bring them back by unethical means, but, you know. They are hard limited for a reason, especially sloops for a reason. How stable is the current version of 1.2 in-house right now? QA is pleasantly surprised. Not surprised because they were expecting it to be like broken or on fire, but surprised that stuff seems to be keeping itself stable for longer than it should usually when new things keep being almost hammered into the update, even this close to a major push on EXP, so looking good. Looking good. Will there be some love given to servers, dedicated servers, anytime in the future? We get this question every dev stream. Every single update we try to get them some love. Manpower, hours in general. It's a struggle. It's transparency. We just do not have the manpower contra hours right now to juggle future updates, multiple updates, not only 1.2, consoles, dedicated servers, and shenanigans. It's just, it's rough. It's rough. It's the saddest answer, I know, but it's rough. So yeah. Question: did you change the way the vertical splitters and mergers work, like half meter nudges and locking them in place, and as well as them not locking on the lifts? No, we have not changed how they work, but we do have QA. It might be this exact issue or something very similar. We had I invited a deluge of vertical splitters and mergers troubleshooting onto my own Discord DMs a couple of streams back. And that has all been documented and sent to QA, and they are looking into it. And nudging distance and clipping were two major issues, among others, in the document. So they are looking into that at least. How come that I can use the mod that adds 128 swatches do not cause any issues, while you say that it should? I have no idea. Rocket fuel is very OP. Have there ever been internal talks to make it less OP? Nah. Rocket fuel is fun. Core rule. Yeah, if something ends up being a bit OP and it's ultimately not harmful to the game, as in we have no PvP, we have no like actual need for fuel balance in that way. If something is fun and feels good, don't change it. If anything, make the other fuels better. Rocket fuel will stay the same. Rocket fuel will stay the same. Are there plans for adding an alternate recipe for modular engines, allowing to complete project assembly without needing oil? No. Which is also a big one as to why I start using AGS or even hard internal cheats every time I reach phase 5 and 6. Again, my current save is the one I'm trying to reach, complete PA for the first time without cheating or AGSing. But oil is needed, and oil is a hurdle. Oil is a hurdle. Any changes to trucks? Check back in next week. Are the tech EXP upgrades coming to stable before 1.2? Good question, because that's also something I should touch on. No, they are not. Tech EXP will remain... Okay, so Tech EXP is on EXP right now, and 1.2's EXP branch will essentially roll on to that tech EXP. Whoopsie. Roll on and like overtake the, I guess, essentially next Tuesday, the current EXP branch will be that tech EXP plus 1.2 on top of it, because that tech base was pushed for 1.2's sake. And then they are both being pushed together, the tech upgrades and 1.2, to live when 1.2 hits live. So, good question. When will the random ore resources be coming to EXP? What are you talking about? Answered that already. Have you played 1.2? Are you still able to go back to 1.1 after trying 1.2? Absolutely. My current build and current progress is still in 1.1 on the live version. Together with all of you. I have played 1.2. Not too much since New Year's. But I think if I envision myself playing the game and like having fun with it, like having fun is fun, but having a clear tinge of like exciting, ooh, I wonder what happens this time around. 1.2 is absolutely more enticing to me for me to play. That's vague, but that's where I'll leave it at. If I could put any Final Fantasy characters into Satisfactory, which and why? Chocobos! Give me Chocobos. Because they are morons. And I want to ride a Chocobo. Will multi-frame gen be supported in 1.2? No idea. Will Lumen Hardware RT be used or enableable in 1.2 or the near future? Lumen will be as supported, or like usable, because we don't support it officially. It will be as malleable by you guys as it is in 1.1. Not better or worse. Why did you guys lowball the Phase 5 space elevator part numbers? They feel very low. Well, if they feel low, why don't you change that? Next week. Pipeline Mark 3 or Pipeline Pump Mark 3? No and no. Have you played 1.2? Oh, that's I forgot to check that. Gotham City. Okay. I had asked this question a while back, but were you able to look into adding a notification ping? Oh, on Discord. Good shout. Very good shout. Where is my the one note I never failed to not look at, my kanji notes. Dot that. Let me dot some satisfactory garbage or work garbage into my beloved kanji book right now. The one place where I would not want to think about work too much. Discord roles! Exclamation mark. Nice shout. Was probably on the table for last week, and then last week was me being sick for 3.5 days, so. Sorry, I don't feel like talking too much about Linux and Windows right now, but people are excited for Linux in the office, or like curious about, I should say. Hello, will the major bugs with trains and diagonal movement when using nudges be fixed in 1.2? No. They maybe for live, not the EXP. On EXP, that's still there. Will there be KBM option for console in version 1.2? I wonder if that is in EXP, because that was always openly aimed to be in 1.2 live, and that is still the case for 1.2 live. I wonder if that's somehow confirmable, because the thing with EXP is that it's not coming out on consoles. EXP is PC only, so you couldn't actually properly check that, could you? I have to. The plan is TLDR to have it for live 1.2, yes, but that was always not a promise, but a name, and that's been. I hope I've been clear about that since I first started saying that. 1.2 patch notes when? Tuesday, honestly, in exactly 1 week from now, -1 hour. What's the timing of the 1.2 release on the 17th? EXP, important, not live, EXP. 1700 CET, or Swedish time. Tuesday. With a stream before then, until then. The questions that I can answer and feel pretty urgent. I'll be working. Can you delay it? No. Nah. Have we gotten our own Easter egg, or have I gotten my own Easter egg in Satisfactory yet? Yes, I have. Yes, I have. Would Coffee Stain consider a crossover with Helldivers 2? Is this about the same universe tinfoil theory? Because why do we need a crossover if we are in the same universe already? Changes to some recipes speed to make them a bit easier to plan for. Recipes will stay the same in 1.2. Which system in the game was the hardest to design or balance? Trains, fluids, power, etc. I don't know. That's something we could have a dev talk about. God, we need to bring devs back into the streams. It needs to happen. So much to do, man, for all of us. All of us. So little time. That would be a sick topic to explore. Is it possible to have a CM blog somewhere, maybe on Discord, where you guys can give longer answers to questions that you don't have time to answer in Q&A? I have thought about something similar. I kind of wanna... I always feel bad about missing a whole bunch of chat questions right now that I see in my peripheral as well, and even in the Slido. The problem is, there is no time. Like, Discord, we're stretched thin as it is already. We're really trying on Discord to answer as much as possible, which honestly, I feel my presence on Discord has faltered this year. It's always a thing, like, whenever a new period starts, like now after New Year, new, like, post-vacation, new routines, new video coming out, everything. Putting focus somewhere, figuring out where focus falters, and in my case, Discord has absolutely been a little falter point, which is so bad because Discord is probably my favorite social media, but that's always that's like comparing shit to shit, so you know. I wish there was more time, because even if we make such a space and allow for questions to be posted there, that's just going to be one more channel on top of the QA site, on top of the questions and answers section on Discord anyway, that we will just have stuff pile up on and never catch up on, so yeah. Talked enough about Flora. MAM studies on gas pillars, gas flowers, lizard dogs. I want to know how they work by lore. Lore dumps is honestly not a bad idea for like MAM or even ticket dumps. Are you actually fixing fluids, or have you been baiting for 6 months? No, fluid behavior will stay the same, but the way you can engage with fluids will change. With the fluid truck. Because you know it exists, so I can say that openly. Has a satisfactory hardcore option ever been discussed? I will be open with you on this one, chat. Hardcore satisfactory, as in you die once, you lose your save file, everything is deleted, permadeath, was on the table for 1.2. It was. We tried it, and it makes no sense in our game. Like, it just doesn't. Especially considering, like, yeah, you'd think it's as easy as adding that state and then adding a few options boxes. There is a bit more work that goes into it. Again, because we have actually pitched and even tested it, the groundwork is kind of there for us to do it eventually. It was supposed to be part of 1.2. We opted for a much more, in my opinion, in everyone's here opinion, interesting game mode instead. So you'll be getting that instead. Might revisit permadeath. So we absolutely have considered it. I have in fact permadied myself in Satisfactory. So yeah. There we go. I've been playing on the Steam Deck. Can I disable the night cycle? I believe you can't install mods on the Steam Deck. That's a good question, actually. Oh no, you can't install mods. Yeah, we could have the option for that, maybe. That's a good shout. Archiving that. Archiving that. So yeah. How is finishing the game on controller going? I've gone back to keyboard mouse. It's a nice chill out space, but I get too little done on controller, unfortunately. It is nice, it's just inherently slower. KBM is where I need to be to get anything done by the time I play right now in my current phase, so unfortunate. Chat, that is unfortunately where I am going to have to end the Q&A section today. Sorry for rushing a bit in the end, but we had so many things to go through, both in the State of Dev highlights in all 3 sections. So even I noticed even my speaking became a bit faster, like always towards the end, just trying to get through all questions. Give you all due time. We will be back next week. Next week's stream is earlier. I'll be absolutely sure to post about this well in advance, because it's important, because people are not gonna expect the stream to start earlier than 4 CET. We are looking at starting the stream. It's gonna be a Dev Stream Plus next week on Tuesday at 1 or 2 CET. Again, there will be info on Discord and Twitter, and yeah, those two. Well in advance. And we will have a countdown stream for 1 or 2 CET until 5 CET when the game hits EXP. 1.2 hits EXP. So be there for that. We will have fun, we will hype, we will finally be able to be completely open about what's in the game. You'll have a nice little video to go with that. And thank you all for the hangout today. We are going to find someone to raid. And we are going to find... who are we going to find? Raid 1:30? No. Whole hour. What the hell is going on here? I haven't seen you play Satisfactory in a hot minute. I have not seen you. Let's try this. This'll be crazy. Fuck it. We raid Sips. Raid a Factorious. Yo, should we do that? Fuck it. Should we raid a Factorio stream? Yeah. Yes. Lamau. Next week. Next week would go kind of fucking... Actually, yeah, raiding a Factorio stream next week would go really fucking hard with an update. Raid someone and be like, yo, come try the new Satisfactory update on the EXP. Yeah, we do that next week. We do the Factorio raid next week with the 1.2 EXP is now out or something. That'll be so fucking fun. Whatever. I'm down for that. But today we raid Sips. Because I know Sips is very like watched anyway, but I haven't seen them around in forever. Let's have a little jolt, see how they react. So we go for this, and does that work for the Twitch end? Actually, I'm not sure if that activated. Yeah, raid message. Oh yeah, we need to raid message. I know. Cool, there we go. And raid message shall be for what should it be? I'm drawing a blank, chat. I'm drawing a blank. Coffee Sips. Perfect. Coffee Sips. That's your raid message. Thank you. Lifesaver. Quantum Star. I'll remember you. We sip coffee. Alright, chat. It's been fun. It's been real. Sorry again for the slight rush in the end. It's just way too much to get into. Take care. I'll see you all next week for 1.2 EXP. Bye-bye.